Paige's boyfriend, Brandon, is the reason that she's a heroin addict. He was the first one to shoot her up.
Brandon's a chicken lowlife. To do that to another human being, it just infuriates me. It makes me want to rip his head off.
Paige has overdosed 16 times.
That Paige.
One time, Paige's father walked in her room and found her slumped over, face down in the carpet.
We were trying to shake her and get her to come back around.
Brandon had been in her room and left once he knew that she was breathing and alive.
What kind of guy would shoot somebody up, walk away, and leave them?
I love you too.
After Paige got addicted to heroin,
Oh my God.
You're missing now.
things started to spin out of control. Paige has been arrested for possession of marijuana 2 times. She's had a DUI. Paige has been arrested for having drug paraphernalia. Paige and Brandon were arrested for burglary of a pizza delivery guy.
My daughter is currently living in a motel with Brandon and another young lady that used to be Brandon's girlfriend.
No one should be living the way she's living.
Brandon is a bastard I'd like to throttle and kick his ass.
Well, Lisa and Steve say their worst nightmare has come true because no matter what they've tried to do to break these two up, their daughter Paige goes back to wasting her life away with a boy they call a con man, loser, and a bastard.
It has been impossible for Steve and I to get Paige to break up with Brandon, but Paige is blinded by love.
He's been a devil. He's verbally abusive and has been physically abusive.
He has shoved her, thrown things at her.
Brandon and Paige have fought over using dope.
Brandon has broken Paige's arm over a shot of heroin.
That just really amps me up. I just want to choke him out.
If Paige is going to be clean, it's imperative that Brandon be out of the picture once and for all.
I've had you sequestered backstage because there are some things that I didn't want you to see yet that I'm going to have you see in a bit. I need to kind of qualify a few things here. How serious is this in y'all's mind?
It's dire. Dire.
Yeah.
She's dying.
It's just a matter of time you get a phone call. The phone call.
You're really at that point because I get glimpses that you're at that spot and then I get glimpses that you're not. And I want to know what I'm dealing with here because we're getting ready to talk to your daughter here in a bit. In fact, we're getting ready to talk to this young man that you say is a no-good rat bastard that has got her involved in all of this stuff.
Well, he's the one who shot her up for the first time.
And you don't think much of him.
No, not at all.
How do you feel about him?
Shooting your daughter up with heroin. I mean, I
And then
just want to throttle him.
A couple of days later, when she's calling him not feeling well, trying to figure out what's going on, and oh, by the way, I didn't tell you, you're going to have to do this every day, or you'll be sick. Who does that?
You've written me several emails, right?
I have.
And
I have.
the most recent one certainly caught my eye. Dr. Phil, I'm writing to you again, not sure if you're even reading these letters, but I can't stop looking for my daughter in the dark. I feel her situation is hopeless and dire. It doesn't seem to matter how many times that she goes to treatment or detox or sober living, the wheels continually come off. Clearly, her father and I have not done our part well enough and are in over our heads. I would do whatever it takes to help her, but I don't know how to get her to want to help herself. When I read that, I think you get it pretty much.